Today I'm showing you how you can build forms and surveys using AI for free. We're using this tool called Weavly. There's this big old start building for free button down here, which we'll press, and then you're greeted with this screen. So essentially you see a preview of your form on the right, which is fully functional, right? You can just type in here and play around with it. And on the left, you'll be able to either add content to that form or change the styling. So let's start with the content. You can either create it with AI, choose a template, or you can also just import an existing one from Google Forms or for Typeform. But of course, we're all here for the juicy bits, and those are the AI ones, of course. So let's create a form with AI. You can either just describe your form with a prompt or just speak to our AI, or you can just upload a document if you have some data at hand and you just want to use that data to create a form out of it. So we're just going to use a simple prompt in this tutorial, and I'm just going to describe it. I need a feedback form for an e-commerce brand that sells online coffee. So the AI is going to analyze what I just said, is going to create a prompt out of that, and then I can press generate form. So what this will do is it's going to take all of the context, so the document and the prompt, and it's going to generate me a form with relevant questions. I'll be then able to just try it out and play around with it before I continue with the next step. So as you can see, it came up with a number of questions. So I can type in my order number, I can select the date of my order, and then I can rate the speed of the delivery. And as you can see, there's multiple pages with a title per page. So I can go through these and see whether I want to change anything. So the next thing is that I can also just restyle it. Again, I can either just pick a theme, or I can use AI to change the theme of my form and the style of it. So I can say, make it look like a coffee brand. And let's see what it comes up with. So it changed the roundings a bit. It changed the background. So now we have earthy and sort of brown tones, which you would expect from a coffee brand. So it's the same questions, but it changed the theme of my form to match what a coffee brand should probably look like. And then once you're ready with that, you can actually continue into our editor. So you'll see all of your questions right here. So you can add some by hand if you want to. You'll see your theme on the right here. So you can change your primary and secondary colors, that sort of stuff, the font. So I can change the layout of my form if I want an image. So for example, here it added coffee beans automatically, makes sense. If I want it on the left or on the right, at the top, or as the background of the panel, right? So all of these things I can just change here in the layout. And then of course, if you want a more advanced functionality, you can add logic to your form. So skipping particular questions, you can have integrations with Google Sheet, with HubSpot, Slack, you name it. And then you can change the way that your form will be shared. So whether the URL or embedded into a website. You have your results, your analytics, your smart insights if you have enough responses. So there's tutorials for those separate parts as well. There's a link to our academy right here. If you have any questions, if you have feedback, or if you're stuck, don't hesitate to send out an email to this email address as well, and we'll be happy to help you out.